Let's read through this problem that you have to write the paper on for your first project. So here we go. A few days ago, I was at the pet store and they had two kinds of animals for sale, gerbils for $5 and parrots for $9. If I had $14 to spend, I could buy one gerbil and one parrot. Okay, because 4 plus 9 is 13, or 14. I believe that. If I had $23 to spend, I could buy one gerbil and two parrots. So gerbil cost 5, two parrots would be 2 times 9, which is 18, which would be exactly 23. Okay. However, if I had $12 to spend, there would be no combination of gerbils and parrots that would cost $12. Let's see, do I believe that? 2 gerbils would be 10, 3 gerbils would be 15. Okay, that's no good. A parrot's 9, 2 parrots is 18, that's no good. A parrot and a gerbil is 14. Okay, I believe you can't get $12. Assuming that money is no concern, assume that money is no concern and that the pet store has plenty of gerbils and parrots. What is the largest amount of money that I could have and not be able to spend all of it on some combination of gerbils and parrots? Explain how you know you have found the largest amount. Okay, so if I'm thinking about Puya's problem-solving strategy steps, first I need to understand the problem. So let's make sure that I do that. I'm going to put a little text box in here. Maybe. Okay, so gerbils are $5 each, and parrots are $9 each. Okay, I've got that. I get that. What else? Like a lot of the rest of this just says, gives me demonstrations of how I could buy certain amounts. So $14 would be a 5 and a 9, $23 would be 2 9s and a 5, $12 I couldn't do. Okay, so what is this actually asking? What is the largest amount of money I could have and not be able to spend all of it on some combination of gerbils and parrots? Explain how you found that largest amount. So what I'm looking for then is what? Some number that I couldn't spend on gerbils and parrots. I guess, for example, if I had $12, I couldn't spend that much on gerbils and parrots. So $12 is kind of like my initial guess, because I know I can't spend 12. Let's see, can I get bigger than that? Well, could I spend $13? Let's see, 5 and 5, 10 and 9. No, I couldn't spend $13. Could I spend $14? Yeah, for sure. In fact, it tells me that, right? $14 would be one gerbil and one parrot. Okay, could I spend $15? Sure, because I could buy 3 gerbils. Could I spend $16? I don't think so. So 18, let's do those. So no on 16. 17's a no. 18 I could hit though, because 18 would be 2 parrots, so 2 times 9. That was a really bad parenthesis. Okay, now I could get 19 too, because I could get 19 by taking 2 gerbils and a parrot. Now you may feel like you're not doing anything. Like you're just going to make this list forever and you'll never know if you've got it or not. But I'll say first, remember you're looking for the biggest one of these guys, that you can't get. So you're trying to find the biggest number you can't make. And second, if you do make this list carefully, I think you'll realize, maybe not right away, but eventually when you're done, when you found the largest number, and you'll know there can't be any more. Now, I can't promise that. I can tell you it's less than 200. So if you're getting like up there, maybe slow down and make sure that you're doing the right things. But that's how I'd start this problem. I'd start making a list of numbers, seeing if I can get to them using this 5 and 9, and see what happens next. If you have questions, remember, shoot me an email. Thank you very much.